Coach, if you can just please give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective.
All right. Yeah, where do I start? I think firstly we want to embrace the moment. It was a good opportunity for our players to showcase their talent. I mean, we are so happy and thankful for the opportunity that Nedbank gave us, the organizers, and also from the PSL side, Mr. Ivan Koza, Mr. Keza Matau, Mr. Madu, and all the NEC members that give us this opportunity. Because I mean, this opportunity, it only comes once sometimes. And we embrace the moment. I mean, Pirates was exceptional today. I mean, we've also played well in the first couple of minutes in the first half. I think we stuck to the game plan. It's just that I think the conditions was a little bit against us. We should have had maybe one session on pitches like this. And where we coming from, we playing on dry grass, and our players couldn't get a grip on the ball tonight. The ball was skiing the whole time, and yeah, I think the conditions was playing a little bit against us. But I think from our side, I mean, we've learned a lot, and we can just learn in this game, and you can just grow.
We'll now open for questions from the floor. As per norm, we've got roving mics. Please, by a show of hands, identify yourself as well as the media company you represent prior to asking your question. Do we have any questions?
Good evening, Coach. I'd like for the last Rio from Newsroom Africa. Switching back to just domestic league, the fight continues. Just how much of this gives you a sense of what top flight football will be like, and how much are you going to be pressing on the acceleration now to make sure that you push harder towards promotion?
Yeah, I think getting back to the league now, yeah, and what we've learned here tonight, I think because of we playing for promotion, it helps us, it gives us a better understanding of what is happening in the Premier League. You understand? And we need obviously these learnings to take it back to the NFD, and it can just enhance our performance. You understand? And what we see here tonight, I think we are a little bit off the view in terms of how it is here. So obviously, what the learnings, we can just go back and enhance what is happening in the NFD.
Lawrence, I'm running the presser. Be there.
Good evening, Coach. I'm like Rizal Karao from Supersport. Coach, do you think that also some of your boys were a bit nervous here, you know, around the stadium, around the Pirates, some of the players they see on television? Does that also play a part in regards to the performance? You've spoken about the pitch, which I do need to understand. But do you think a bit of nerves, shivers down the spine?
Yeah, 100%. I think the occasion ran away with them. They were overwhelmed. I mean, in terms of you play in a stadium like Orlando Stadium where the crowd is so close to you, and I mean, we trying to coach from the bench, but they can't hear us, and I mean, we've never experienced this. It's almost like when they talk about Liverpool stadiums, I saw it tonight, we've experienced it. It's very tough conditions, yeah. So I think with that saying, the boys was a little bit nervy. I mean, some of them never even have a chance to play against, or even saw some of these professional players, I mean the PSL players tonight live. So it was also something that also maybe distract them. But I think yeah, the nerves was playing a big part. Yeah.
From News 24. Coach, you come from a region that has produced some good players in the likes of Rolandi and even Rivaldo, but it has struggled to consistently have a team in professional flight. I mean, Hungry Lions is one of the few exceptions. What does this team mean for the region playing at this level, and what is there in terms of that people are not seeing? Because we've seen a number of tournaments at teams from the Northern Cape, whether it's juniors or even in terms of club football, they tend to struggle at a high level.
I think, yeah, that's a burning point in our province. You understand, and I must say, sometimes our leaders are looking differently into football, and if you can see, the development is very slow. When it comes to our players, you can take a 16-year-old boy from Johannesburg and a 16-year-old boy from our side. In terms of first touch, trapping the ball, there's a big difference. And but I think the big difference is facilities. I think we don't have that in our capacity. So that plays a big role. But for me, if our province can put more into that, I think we can help a lot of players. We can create a lot of good boys in our province. It's just that, I mean, they're struggling. I mean, the boys, sometimes they need to go far for training sessions and come back late at night at home, and I mean, to teach boys nowadays on the gravel grounds, it's a bit of a problem. Not to say that we must just accept how it is, but I mean, it's tough to teach them that way.
Thank you, Coach. I'd like on the result very here from SABC Sport. Just two quick questions, Coach. This last season, we saw teams from the NFD fighting. I remember parades against All Stars and Venda as well here. But this season, we've seen four today. We'll not mention other results that went into the favor of NFD teams, or like also Swallows earlier this week. What would you say has been the struggle for some of the teams, including yourselves?
Yeah, I think from the National First Division, I think in terms of the break, the January break, and then from our side, that is really a burning point, man, is the traveling. We've played JDR. We went back to Kimberley. We traveled from Kimberley to Durban. We played Melfort. We come back to Kimberley. We come from Kimberley to Johannesburg. We played Tuks. We went back to Kimberley. We come back here to play Pirates. So I think the traveling, man, it's a big factor. If you can see, we are trying our best to keep the boys re-energized and keep them focused for the next games, and that is our problem. I think most of the other teams, remember Melfort was also on the traveling, and they played Kaizer Chiefs. The week after that, they played us, and yeah. So I don't want to say a lot about the NFD, but I think they do exceptionally good. It's just that I mean, at the end of the day, you play big teams like I mean, Melfort also beat Kaizer Chiefs. So yesterday they advanced in the Nedbank Cup to the next round, and they lost yesterday night.
They got 6 yesterday.
No, they advanced from the last
32.
32, yeah.
Yes, yes.
They beat Kaizer Chiefs.
Yes.
So
Yeah, that they did.
yeah, so they've got Ahmad. So they've got Ahmad yesterday. So for me, I think from the NFD, with our tight program in our schedule in terms of traveling, I think we've done well. I can't throw the NFD under the bus.
Noted.
Coach,
Yes.
obviously there was an excitement from the region to play Pirates. But have you seen a translation of interest from the local people in the club as you climbed up to the NFD, and obviously now having a high-profile fixture? Like, are you seeing progression in interest from just the local people of Northern Cape in this club?
You know, if I can tell you, we are playing in the national first division, but I don't know, because when we draw Orlando Pirates, people realize that we are playing in a higher league. So I don't know, maybe there's some way of where people doesn't know that we are playing for promotion to get to the next level where your Chiefs and your Pirates are competing. Because once we've got that draw against Pirates, I think the name Hungry Lions is now written all over. So now people knows about us now, and they are talking more about this Hungry Lions that was going to compete today against Pirates. So yeah, I think the inroads in terms of supporting, in terms of open up about what Hungry Lions is about, I think, and we hope the support is gonna come more. Yeah.
I'll take the final 3 questions, starting with Tim.
Joseph, I'm sports coach. Hard luck on the result, but with everything that happened in the match situation, yes, it's 4 goals, which the 4th one was scored a bit late. Was there a point in the match where you probably thought, let's keep it respectful, because you saw your colleagues getting the 6s?
Yeah.
Was there a point where you sat back and like, okay, let's not get to the 5 and 6? And the second one, what do you take out of this whole situation? Let's forget the result now.
Yes.
Any positives from this?
Yes. Now, firstly, when you look at how we approach the game, we approach it very cautiously. I think we've done a good shifting on the ground, and I think with our lines, you could see that our Pirates couldn't go through our lines. They were struggling to get through, and we managed to contain them for a reasonable time. You understand? And when we when we scored the own goal, I think it's then when we little bit fall apart. And but I can tell you from my side that what we've learned here tonight, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of things from part of a game, not just coaching and having players. Football fields, more especially, like in these conditions that we've played, play a big role. And then the positives that I can take out tonight, my boys was for me a little bit better than the game before. You could see they want to play as a unit. They are together. It's not like everyone wants to play for himself. So it's just that unfortunately we lost one of our defenders, which is one of the negative points. But mostly the positives is what we've learned and what they learn. And I mean, out of learnings you can just grow, and that's how you get the experience. That's how tomorrow when you go and play against Pirates, then you know what to expect. So yeah, I think that's the positives that we can take, and we can just work on.
Any questions? Going once? What? Oh, sorry, I couldn't see past the lights.
Coach Nick was one simple question.
Yes.
The team is using a Monica name used by food chains.
I couldn't get it.
I'm saying off the record.
Yes.
Now, I'm saying to you, your team is using a Monica name that is used by food chain store. Do you have any relationship with that store?
Hungry Lion.
No,
The chicken.
there's a difference. There's Hungry Lion and this is Hungry Lions. But to say anything on the name, I mean, when I grow up, I find a team like this. My uncle was running the team for years. So up until today, the only thing that he could tell me is that where he built this team was like where it was like children that deserved. I don't know how to put it, but it was like there was no food for the children. So he took them together, put them somewhere, make them eat. So basically he formed the name of the guys was always hungry. So he said to them, "You are the Hungry Lions." So when they go to the game, they approach the game like that. So that's where the name started. Actually, it doesn't make totally sense, but yeah, I find it like this, so I'm just going with it. Yeah, but there's no relationship between us and Hungry Lion.
Final question.
I can imagine today, maybe the uncle didn't even know whether to celebrate when the goals were coming in because of his beloved colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can answer that, Coach, because I just want to catch you in terms of what was his immediate reaction because he was playing against his favorite team. But also, I want to just to zoom in on the NFD because it's a very interesting league, especially the race this season. I think you're what? You are
number 6.
Yeah, you're number 6, and I think you're 6 points behind a playoff spot. But you also look at, I think, from even below you, there's a strong chance you can even still challenge for direct promotion. How do you see the race panning out, especially when you also look at the fact that there's a lot of 6-pointers still to be played in this division in the last 9 matches? You can also touch on that.
Okay, my uncle basically, to answer you on that one, his DNA is Orlando Pirates. So if you can see our colors of the team, it's basically everything about Pirates. So I found it like this, and I just keep going.
And so are you? You're also Pirates?
No. I'm a Kaizer Chiefs. To be serious, I mean, all of us were supporting one of those teams, and I'm a Kaizer Chiefs, and I'm not. I can be brave about it. So yeah, but he's a Orlando Pirates. When we draw Orlando Pirates, I ask him, "What now? What you gonna do?" He said, "No, let me tell you one thing, boy. I'm a Pirate, but I doesn't know Ivan Khoza. It will be a good opportunity for me to shake hands with Ivan Khoza." So yeah, but your second question was
the title race.
The title race. Yeah, I mean, we still stand a good chance. It's just that with us, as I'm saying, we blow hot and cold. Sometimes we win a game on the road. Going back home, we lose a game at home. You understand? So if we can be just consistent, then I think we stand a good chance. I mean, the league is still open. There's a lot of games, and we can, all of us, that 6 pointers, all of us can still win the league.
Thank you, Coach. And on note, we've concluded with the first half of this presser. We'll be back with the other parts of the coach.